Okay, today we are going to open up the digital photos that we took of you on the first day of class and manipulate those so that we have a thumbnail version and a full high resolution version. To start off, if you go into My Computer and navigate to Courses, down to Kelsey, and you will see your appropriate grade level. For this example, we'll use the 6th grade Computers 1. And within those folders, whether it's 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, you will see a Images folder. If you open that Images folder, you'll see a whole series of images. Now you're going to need to actually change the view for this so that you can actually see the pictures. Now what I don't want you to do is open every single person's photo. Instead, click on this little icon, or you can go to the View menu and change the view. And the view you want is thumbnails. That will give you everybody's picture. I'm going to go ahead and open up the one that I am using as an example, but I want you to go through and find yourself in all of these pictures. Then simply right click on the picture. You don't want to open this because we want to force it to open with a particular piece of software. So we're going to go down to Open With, and I got to this by right clicking on the image. Open With, and for this we're going to use Microsoft Office 2010. Has a nice photo editing thing built in. Alright, now as this opens, it's going to give you a couple of different options here. I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down so we can see the full screen. And what it does is first shows you just how big this actual picture is. If you look, we're only looking at it at 44%. If I switch it to 100%, you'll see just how big this photo is. So we're going to do two things. First, we're going to save this photo in its original format. So we're going to go to File, Save As immediately, and then navigate to your H drive. And if you don't know how to do that, get into My Computer. Your H drive is right here. It's got your ID number with the letter H. Mine happens to have my name on it. And get inside your My Pictures folder. So somewhere within your H drive you should have a My Pictures folder. And I want you to, down here where it says image and some number, rename it to your last name and full res. And that means that, first of all, it's yours, and this is the full resolution version of it. Go ahead and click Save. All right. Then what we're going to do is change the size of this picture to a thumbnail version. To do that, if you go to the Picture menu, go down to Resize. It's going to give you some options over here on the side. We're going to switch it to be 25% of the original size. So we're going to type in 25 down here. Click on OK, and you can see the original size was 1600 by 1200 pixels. The new size is going to be 400 by 300, which is significantly different. You can see we're still looking at it at 100%, but that's the actual size now of the picture. And again, we're going to go to File, Save As. Make sure you don't click on Save. Click on Save As. Navigate again to your H drive, My Pictures. Let's see. And you'll see your full resolution one in there. And I want you to go ahead and rename it to your last name, Thumbnail. And then click Save. All right. Now that you've done that, you can go ahead and close out of this software. It's going to ask you to save things, and this is talking about kind of a library feature of it, so you don't need to save that and just exit on out. Then what I want you to do is close everything that you have on your screen, go into My Computer again, and navigate this time again to your H drive within your My Pictures. So if I were to get into my demo student here, go inside My Pictures, I can see now my two different pictures here. I'm not going to open them. And what I want to do is change my view this time to details. And that will give me a detail here. Now I can see my full resolution takes up 398 kilobytes of space. My thumbnail only takes 38 kilobytes of space. And it gives you the dimensions over here on the right side. The last thing I want to do to these is lock these so that I don't accidentally delete them or modify them when I'm working with them in the future. So I'm going to do that by right-clicking on them and going to Properties, and I'm going to make them what's called Read Only. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Click OK. And I'm going to do it to my thumbnail. And what that will do is it'll allow me to open it, but when I try to save it the next time, it's going to force me to rename it so that I don't accidentally delete my original. It's always going to ask me to change the name of it or the location of it. So that's how you open up a full resolution photo, save it to your H drive, and create a thumbnail version of it.